Let's move now to the Daily Telegraph. We have an exclusive here from Danielle Mesurier in regards to euthanasia laws, which may be discussed in the New South Wales Parliament. This is a fascinating development. The headline, "Back from the Dead," exclusive. Coalition MP revives euthanasia laws. A Coalition MP has shocked colleagues by convening a working group of cross-party parliamentarians to bring back euthanasia laws just months after abortion almost tore the government apart. Liberals have accused National Trevor Khan of diverting attention from the fire crisis. Now, we've just had here in Western Australia, where I am, euthanasia laws introduced into the state parliament, passed through the passage of parliament. We've got 18 months until they become laws, and you can then apply, if you so in that circumstance, to end your life. Victoria obviously has euthanasia laws as well in place at the moment. Are you surprised here, Claire, that this is something that would be on the agenda of a Coalition MP here in the New South Wales government? As quite rightly pointed out there in the Daily Telegraph, it's just fresh off the back of what happened there with the abortion laws.
Yeah, it is interesting, the timing, perhaps more than anything. Euthanasia is something that this coalition government or certain members of it have flagged as being an issue of interest that they want to explore. So the fact that it's being brought up by this government is less surprising, as how, we are still obviously in the midst of this bushfire recovery, and it's still summer. There could be more fires, of course, and also that it is so soon after New South Wales passed the decriminalisation of abortion laws that obviously almost led to a leadership spill against Premier Gladys Berejiklian. It was alluded to by a few unhappy MPs, but ultimately they did not call a spill. But yeah, another controversial bill so quickly after the first. It's a bit of a risky move, I think, and some of the Conservatives within the government would not be happy about it.
Scott, is this an issue in Queensland as well? Is this just, dare I say at the moment, a vogue policy that has obviously been enacted by Victoria here in Western Australia now? There are obviously some MPs in New South Wales getting itchy feet. Do you get a similar sense, a similar feeling in Queensland?
Well, you're quite right. It's almost like, in some sense, the Palaszczuk government here is tried to be more left-wing than the Victorian government and Daniel Andrews. And obviously we had the euthanasia laws there in Victoria. He's done them in WA. There are currently laws being discussed in Queensland, and that will come to a vote this year. And as you know, this is an election year in Queensland. So that's going to cause its own issues, particularly with the LNP here in Queensland, who is just ahead in the polls at the moment, hoping to win the election, but that can cause internal factions and pressures as well. It's extraordinary, of course, that you're seeing this in New South Wales. As you've both mentioned, that very divisive abortion debate in New South Wales had reverberations all the way up to Gladys Berejiklian's office. So, the fact that they're bringing it up, particularly at the moment when the bushfires are on, this is not something that New South Wales wants, but in Queensland, just like it caused the divisions in WA, it's going to cause a lot of political pain here in Queensland in an election year.
Yeah, and it seems to be, as you pointed out there, Scott, something from the political playbook at the moment from the Labor parties, and that's what we've seen in regards to the Labor Party in Victoria, here in Western Australia, there in Queensland. But interesting to see that this has come from the coalition benches in New South Wales. I would suggest Gladys Berejiklian's on the phone right now trying to water this one down.